Hi guys, welcome back to my channel ArtsyPutsy with me Putsy, and this is going to be another battle of makeup kind of videos. And today I'm going to do a battle of American eyeliner and mascara versus a Japanese brand eyeliner and mascara. So if you want to see the battle, then just keep on watching. So as you can see, I already put on my makeup except my eyeliner and mascara. For the American side, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. This is the waterproof version. And the eyeliner, I'm going to use the Jessie's Curl Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in the black one. For the Japanese side, the mascara I'm going to use is this Kiss Me by Isehan Heroine Make Long and Curl Mascara, and it is super waterproof. And for the eyeliner, this is from K Palette. This is their Real Lasting Eyeliner 24-hour waterproof in super black. This is a one-day tattoo liner, so it's supposed to stay on for the whole entire day. I'm just very curious of the performance between the two, because in terms of the other makeup products, in terms of the style of makeup, Japanese and American tend to do is very different. I mean, at least from what I've seen. I mean, I never went to America, but the style of makeup I tend to do is American based, and most of the makeup product I put on my face are from American brand, so I kind of know what characteristics of American brand, American makeup products. And I went to Japan exactly 2 years ago now, and from what I've seen, they have a completely different style of makeup. In terms of foundation, American tend to like a more fuller coverage foundation. They're quite heavy on the contour. They usually like a super long wearing, long lasting lipstick, just like, you know, a liquid lipstick that can stay on your lips for the whole entire day. More bolder eyebrow. Almost everything, in my opinion, are much bolder than Japanese makeup style. For Japanese style, they rely on their skin a lot more. They usually go heavy with their skincare routine, and then for foundation itself, they usually put a much more lighter coverage foundation, or they usually prefer something like a cushion foundation, and also something a little bit more dewy. They really shows off their skin, and they not really heavy on contour, but they go a little bit more heavy with their blush. In terms of eyeshadow, American tend to like something that can be very super pigmented with just one swipe, and Japanese eyeshadow tend to be a little bit more sheer. They just like a wash of color in their eyes, maybe like 1 or 2 color just all over the lid, a little bit more, not completely metallic, but just a nice shimmery wash of color. So for their eye makeup, they both completely different in terms of eyeshadow and also eyebrow. But in terms of mascara and eyeliner, they, in my opinion, they both kind of similar. I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong, but from what I've seen, that's the style they go for their makeup. They are two completely different style. I don't know, both of them looks really great, but I personally like an American style makeup a little bit more. But one thing I really like from Japanese makeup style, they really take mascara and eyeliner game very seriously. Mascara, eyeliner, fake lashes, they have a lot of different options. And their mascara and eyeliner tend to be super waterproof, super long wearing, quite dramatic. That one thing that really interested me in terms of their makeup product. I like their skincare a lot more than their makeup product, but for mascara and eyeliner, for some reason, I really interests me, because I like a long wearing eyeliner, I like a long wearing mascara, so which is why I really want to see if they can work a lot better than American mascara and eyeliner. And besides, I just think this can be a very interesting video. I don't know, maybe it can help you. I don't know, I just think it can be quite interesting, which is why I'm going to do this video. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, all of these products are drugstore products and very affordable. I think in dollars they both range quite, you know, in the same range. I haven't tried any of these, but I heard great things about these products. This is like one of the top mascara and eyeliner from Japan. This was #1 in 2014 in Japan, and this also a #1 product. These two are like one of the most favorite one from Japan. And for the American one, I don't know, I just go with something that I know works very good. This one is like one of the best from the drugstore. I have tried this one and I like it. And for the eyeliner, this is not new. This is not a first impression for me as well. I like this. I know how it stays on my eyes, which is why I go with this, because I know this is a good one and I like this. So let's just see if these two are as good as these two, or maybe these two can perform a lot better than this. So let's go with the American side first. I'm going to apply the American one for the right side of my face. Let's just open this for a second. This is my second Jessie's Girl eyeliner. This is my second Jessie's Girl eyeliner. It's kind of funny because on the back here, the Jessie's Girl one, it's combining the art of Japanese calligraphy brush making and the technology of our all-day waterproof formula. So let's see if this can beat the actual Japanese eyeliner. So that's the eyeliner and one layer of mascara. I'm going to apply the second layer so you can see. And now for the Japanese side. This is also brush tip eyeliner, by the way. And that's eyeliner and one layer of mascara from the Japanese brand. And that second layer of mascara, this is the Japanese one. This is the American one. So I already applied eyeliner and 2 coats of mascara for each side. I know it's a little bit, maybe a little bit weird to do a battle between these two, because I mean there are a lot of mascara from Japan that can work a lot worse or a lot better than this one, and that's the same case with the American one. But I just want to see, you know, one of the most favorite mascara and eyeliner from Japan compared to the one from America. I don't know if it can be helpful, but let's just go over the mascara and eyeliner and actually review them. Start with the American one. This eyeliner, it's quite black. You don't have to go over and over again to make the eyeliner look black. And the brush tip is very easy to maneuver, but it's also very easy to make a mistake. The tip is very fine, but it's also very flimsy at the end, so you have to be a little bit careful. And I remember this is quite long lasting as well. And the mascara, this one I really like. The first coat doesn't make a lot of difference for my lashes, but the second coat, it looks really great. It curls up my lashes, it lengthens them in and it also gave them volume, which I really like. It's not a very clumpy mascara either, and I really like the one because it's thick and big, but it's also have a really nice grip to it. It grips my lashes really nicely. It's quite easy to use, it's comfortable to use, and it's not messy whatsoever, even though the one is quite big. And both packaging doesn't feel cheap, especially this mascara. It feels quite, it have a really nice weight to it. Both packaging, even though they are from the drugstore, doesn't look cheap. I like both of these packaging. From Japanese brand, the eyeliner is also very black. The brush tip is quite different, even though both of them are a brush tip. This one is a brush tip. It's quite easy to maneuver, but it also a little bit stiffer than the Jessie's Curl one. It's not hard, it's not like a felt tip. It still have some movement to it, but it's a little bit more stiffer brush tip. And I feel like this one will be perfect for beginner. If you want to try a brush tip liquid liner but you find a brush tip is a little bit harder to use, this one is very easy to use in my opinion, very beginner friendly. And it's also quite easy to create a sharp wing liner because the tip is also very fine. I like both of them, but it's just based on preference. This is more like a mixture between a felt tip and a brush tip in my opinion. And then the eyeliner, and then the mascara, this one, it curls up your lashes, it gives your lashes a little bit of length, a little bit of volume. These two eyeliner will give you both length and volume. It's not clumpy whatsoever. And the main difference, I think this one separate your lashes a little bit more. It's not very volumizing, but it gives enough volume and length. In my opinion, this will give you a lot more volume than this one. Both of them give you volume, but this one kind of thicken your lashes, but this one will give the appearance of, I don't know, as if you have a lot of lashes. They will give you volume, but a different kind of volume, if that makes any sense. So they both give me the same amount of length. They both curl my lashes. The L'Oreal one, I feel like curls my lashes a little bit more. Both of them quite separating, but the separation is a little bit more even on this side. I feel like this is the perfect one if you want your lashes to look, you know, like it separates your lashes very evenly because of the one shape, I feel. And with this one, if you want to separate your lashes, you have to really move the way you want your lashes to look like. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you have to separate your lashes with your own command, I feel like. Yeah, like you have to move them a certain way if you want them to look a certain way. I know I don't make any sense, but you know. But with this one, even with just a natural movement, you don't have to really wiggle and move around your mascara. It will just kind of separate your lashes naturally. The one in this one is a lot more soft and a lot more comfortable. This one, it's very thin and it grips your lashes really nicely as well, but this feels a lot more plasticky. I don't know what type of one this is, but this one is a plastic one and it feels very spiky on your eye and it can poke your eye if you're not careful. In terms of comfort, I feel like this one is a lot more comfortable than this one, but this one is a lot smaller, so if you have a smaller eye or if you have shorter lashes, then this one might work better for you. So because the shape of the one is very different between these two, the L'Oreal one grip a lot more products in it. So as you can see from the swatch, with just one dip you get a lot of products to coat your lashes, but with this one I feel like you have to go dip back in a couple of times to get the same amount of product. But with just one dip it already looks pretty good. But maybe if you want the same volume, you need like 2 coats on this side. Maybe you will need like 2 or 3 coats on this side. And these two right here, based on the swatch, the Japanese one, you can create a lot more thinner line. As you can see from the swatch here, this one is very thin. The one with Jessie's Curl is a little bit thicker. So if you have smaller eye or if you want to make a very precise thin liner, this one is a lot better for that. The pigmentation and the color quite similar in my opinion, but if I have to be very picky and if I look very closely, this one is actually a lot more black and a little bit more pigmented than this one. But after a while I noticed, I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to get a little bit closer to you. I don't know if you can see, after it sets down, the Jessie's Girl one bleed a little. I mean, the edges here, it doesn't bleed very bad, but as you can see, the edges there bleed a little bit. But with this one, it's very thin and then also very precise and completely straight. They don't bleed whatsoever. I do think this one is a tiny bit better in terms of formula and the brush. If you like something very precise, then the Japanese one is the answer for you. But this one doesn't bleed that bad, but still bleed a little bit. But I like this also, so it's also one of my favorite eyeliner. It's not bad whatsoever. And the packaging from the Japanese brand feels a lot more cheaper and feels a lot more plasticky and doesn't feel as heavy as the other two, but that's not really a big issue. I mean, all of them are very affordable, so I don't really make the packaging a big issue for any of them. So now I'm just going to live my life a little bit and I'm going to be back in a couple of hours to give you my final thoughts. All of the products I put on my eyes today are waterproof and supposed to be long lasting, so let's see if they still look good at the end of the day and see which mascara can hold up the curl better at the end of the day. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to be back in a couple of hours. So I'm back to show you how the performance of the mascara and the eyeliner. I'm so sorry if I look like this because I'm multitasking here. I'm currently filming 2 videos at once and editing back there, which is, it's kind of messy. I'm so sorry for that, but I'm ready to give you my final thoughts. And I washed my hand a couple of times today and this is the current state of my hand. They are pretty much still there. They are pretty waterproof, but some looks better than the other. They both perform quite similarly. The L'Oreal one curls the lashes a little bit better and really holds up the curl throughout the day. It looks pretty much still fresh and like as I first applied them. But like I said, it's thickening, but I don't know, it looks a little bit like go all over the place. It's not separating in an even way. You can tell that you have very thick lashes because of mascara, but with this one it doesn't curl as good as this one, but makes your lashes looks like a falsies, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I feel like I put on falsies in this eye, like a more natural looking falsies. But they both still looks pretty good, so in terms of lasting power and waterproof, I do think they both are really good. And in terms of the eyeliner, I do think the K palette one stay put a little bit stronger and they are stayed like that, doesn't bleed whatsoever. The Jessie's Girl ones, they bleed a little bit more throughout the day. They both still looks pretty strong. The Jessie's Girl one doesn't really bleed all that much on the eyes, but this one just looks a little bit more clean, doesn't bleed whatsoever, and in my inner corner it started to disappear a little bit in the Jessie's Girl side. But other than that, they look still pretty good. If you don't look at my eyes up close, I don't think you will see any difference between the two sides. So for eyeliner, I do really like them both, but like I said, it's just a completely different brush tip. It's just based on our preference. But I mean, I know there are a lot of American brands, a lot of Japanese brands for mascara and eyeliner. I know some other mascara maybe works a little bit better than the Japanese one, but just based on all the 4 I've tried today, I think for mascara and eyeliner, the Japanese one win, but not by much. because I do love all of these products for different reasons. But yeah, I don't know if this video can help you. It might be a little bit pointless, but I don't know, I think it's fun just to see how the characteristics of makeup products from different countries, because every single countries have their own preference in terms of makeup, skincare and everything, and I just think it's fun to do. But yeah, that concludes this video. I just wish some of you out there can still find this video somewhat helpful, and if you do find this video helpful or maybe even entertaining, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also maybe subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is right down below. And lastly, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope I can see you in my next video. Bye guys! You need an oil-based makeup remover to clean this one up. It's crazy. Lash Paradise mask, but I think it's a similar amount of product. I mean, looks a little bit more clumpy. This is not clumpy. What? I mean, all of them are. The Jessie's Girl have 0.5 milliliters. The Jessie's Girl has 0.5 milliliters of products. That's a mouthful, milliliters. Compare these, which is why I compare all these.